Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to simplify the following complex fractions using the LCD method. In the first example, as my numerator, I have 2 plus 1 over m, and my denominator, 1 over m squared minus 4. The LCD, if you check each fraction, is m squared. So I'm going to be multiplying each term, that is my numerator and my denominator, by my LCD. So I have at the top 2 plus 1 over m multiplied by m squared, and at the bottom I have 1 over m squared minus 4 multiplied by m squared. So I'm going to show you how to solve that quickly. On the side, if I have 2 plus 1 over m multiplied by m squared is the same as the term outside is going to multiply all the terms inside. That would be 2 times m squared plus 1 over m times m squared. This will give me 2m squared plus m cancelled. I'm left with m. Also at the bottom I have 1 over m squared minus 4 multiplied by m squared. The m squared outside is going to multiply all the terms inside the bracket. That's my binomial. And that will give me m squared times 1 over m squared minus 4 times m squared. That's m squared cancelled. I'm left with 1 minus 4m squared. So substituting that back into my question, I'm going to have at the top 2m squared plus m all over. At the bottom I have 1 minus 4m squared, which is what I did on my right hand side. I can factorize my numerator. M is common to both terms, so I'm going to have 2m plus 1, and at the bottom, that's difference of 2 squared. I'm going to show you how to do that quickly. 1 minus for my denominator, 4m squared, is the same as 1 squared minus 2m all squared. Difference of 2 squared says 2a squared minus b squared. If I factorize, it's going to give me a plus b, a minus b. So in this question, my a is 1 and my b is 2m. So if I rewrite that, that would be 1 plus 2m, 1 minus 2m. And I know that my commutative property for addition, a plus b equals to b plus a. So 2m plus 1 is the same as 1 plus 2m. So putting that back into my question or equation, I'm going to have in bracket 2m plus 1, 1 minus 2m. This cancels. My final answer is, as my numerator, I have my m, and my denominator, I have 1 minus 2m. Let's look at the next example. In the next example, for my numerator, I have 1 over x plus 1 over x squared, and my denominator, I have 1 minus 1 over x squared. My LCD equals x squared, so I'm going to be multiplying my numerator and my denominator by x squared. At the top, I have 1 over x plus 1 over x squared, multiplying x squared over, which is my LCD. I'm going to do the same at the bottom, 1 over x squared, all multiplying my x squared. If I simplify, showing you how to simplify, at the top, if I have 1 over x plus 1 over x squared multiplied by x squared, the x squared is going to multiply all the terms in the bracket, so that will give me 1 over x times x squared plus, that's the first term, and the second term, 1 over x squared times x squared. That's going to be, this cancels. I'm left with x plus, this cancels, 1. At the bottom, I have 1 minus 1 over x squared multiplied by x squared, like I did The term outside is going to multiply all the terms inside. So that will give me 1 times x squared minus 1 over x squared times x squared. For the second term, I'm left with, or I'm going to have x squared minus, this cancels, 1. So if I rewrite that or slot that back in, at the top I'm going to have x plus 1, and at the bottom I'm going to have x squared minus 1. For x squared minus 1, using difference of two squares, x squared minus 1 is the same as x squared minus 1 squared, because 1 squared is the same as 1. Difference of two squares states that a squared minus b squared equals to a plus b, a minus b. In this example, my a is x and my b is 1. So x squared minus 1 will give me x plus 1, x minus 1. If I replace that in my equation, I'm going to have x plus 1 at the top, and at the bottom x plus 1, x minus 1. This cancels. My final answer is going to be 1 over x minus 1. In this example, for my numerator, I have u plus 1 over 5 minus u minus 4 over u plus 1 all over 5 over u plus 1. My LCD, if you check all the denominator, my lowest common denominator is 5 times u plus 1. I'm multiplying all the terms by 5 times u plus 1. I'm going to have, at the top, I have u plus 1 over 5 minus u minus 4 over u plus 1, multiplying 5 into u plus 1. I'm going to do the same at the bottom, or for my denominator, 5 over u plus 1, or multiplying 5 into u plus 1. If I simplify each one, let me show you how to do that. For the first one at the top, I have u plus 1 over 5 minus u minus 4 over u plus 1, all multiplied by 5 u plus 1. The term outside, which is 5 in brackets, u plus 1 is going to multiply all the terms inside the bracket, the binomial. So that will give us u plus 1 over 5 times 5. I'm going to take out the bracket, times 5 u plus 1 minus, I have u minus 4 over u plus 1 multiplied by 5 u plus 1. 5 cancels here, and then u plus 1 cancels here. I have with me u plus 1, u plus 1, u plus 1 minus 5 u minus 4. If I FOIL or expand my binomial, I'm going to have u squared plus 2u plus 1 squared, which is 1, minus the 5 multiplies all the terms, 5u plus, because minus 5 times minus 4 will give me plus 20. If I group like terms, that will be u squared. 2u and 5u, they have the same variable, so that's minus 3u plus 1 plus 20, that's plus 21. For the denominator, I have 5 over u plus 1 multiplying 5u plus 1. The u plus 1 cancels, that will give me 25. So substituting back, I'm going to have for the numerator u squared minus 3u plus 21, which is what I got here, all over, for my denominator, 25. Let's look at one more example. In this example, I have 4 over x squared minus x over 6, all divided by 9 over 4. My LCD for each, or my lowest common denominator, is 12x squared. So I'm going to be multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by my LCD. I have 4 over x squared minus x over 6 multiplied by 12x squared, and at the bottom I have 9 over 4 multiplied by 12x squared. For the numerator, I'm going to have 4 over x squared minus x over 6 multiplying 12x squared. 12x squared is going to multiply all the terms in the bracket, so that will be 4 over x squared times 12x squared minus x over 6 times 12x squared. X squared cancels, 6 here 1, 6 here 2, 4 times 12, that's going to give me 48, minus 2 times x squared, 2x 3 all over 1. Then for my denominator, I have 9 over 4 multiplying 12x squared, 4 here 1, 4 here 3, that will give me 9 times 3, 27 x squared. So if I slot that back in, this is going to be 48 minus 2x cubed at the top, and at the bottom I'm going to have 27 x squared. Thanks for watching. Bye.